So Peter, you did this course about file types and sizes, and your
Yeah.
feedback was really positive. Can you tell me why you found it helpful?
Yeah. Oh, it was brilliant. I think the subject of file types and file sizes, it sounds really boring and dull, doesn't it? But it's important to know about. And there are so many different um, types of files out there, and it really matters the kind of size of files that you're using, depending on the application that you're using it for, whether it's printing or for digital purposes online on social media. So it was really helpful. I mean, I find it difficult to repeat everything that I learned because there was such a lot, even though it was quite a small course.
Yeah.
It didn't take a long time to do, but there was so much content within it, and it's kind of one of the kind of thing you can make kind of pages of notes with all the information that's in it, but you presented it in a really simple kind of jargon free. Well, the jargon was there, but you explained what it meant, and yeah, I found it helpful.
That's
Yeah, it
good.
was good. I mean, especially that the whole point of just that point on the difference between how important it is to get the right kind of file size, depending on if you're printing something out on a large format or whether you're using it as on a website or a digital purpose. I mean, that kind of that's really important to get right, and that came across clearly on the course, and it kind of helped me get my head around it a bit more. So
That's good.
yeah, I found it really helpful.
That's good. That's good. Well, that's what it was there for. I mean, it's been a journey for me to learn, learn the stuff that I was sharing. And, I've made lots of mistakes along the way. And that's how you learn sometimes. I mean, I've learned from experts too, but just putting all that together and just making it really practical. So, yeah, it does sound like a very boring subject, I must admit, but a very useful one.
Yeah,
Very useful one.
that's absolutely, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Peter, as you work, do you use your computer while you're working?
Yeah, computers are a big part of my work. I mean, when it comes to actually creating and doing the painting, if you like, I mean, it's not so much something I do online, but I'll use pictures when I'm working on a commission, for example. I'll often work from a photograph that a customer sent to me, so I've got to know how to print that out, and I also being able to use Photoshop and edit things and tweak things a little bit. I use Photoshop for that purpose, and then when it comes to showing other people my work, putting my work on my website and on my social media profiles, those are all done on the computer, so you can't really escape it at the moment, and especially in the last 12 months or so, where we've not been able to get out and visit galleries and things like that. We've needed to use computers much more. So yeah, of course, like 99% of the world, we spend a lot of time on computers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Life is not as it was.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not
Right.
anymore.